gonna review a battle. Yeah, I know, right? Me. I'm actually going to review a fucking battle. I've been promising this for so long, and I never really got around to it until now. Like, I guess the reason why I haven't reviewed any is because I was looking for that one fucking, that opus, that fucking symphony of ass cheeks that a battle can be, and it doesn't get any better than Hitman Holla versus Conceited. Oh, this was bad. Like this battle, it sat on your face. It was terrible. It's a perfect example of battlers not giving a remote fuck anymore. Like everything that I can possibly try to give credit to in terms of this battle ends up getting completely overshadowed by the fact that nobody gave a fuck about this. Not Khan, not Hitman. Shit, Smack's beard actually ended up going this way and around the back of his head because it didn't even want to see or hear the fucking third round that this fucking piece of shit had. So, we're gonna jump into this, but before we do, I have to light a cigarette. Because I'm going to stress myself the fuck out and give myself a possible goddamn coronary up in here. Now, we've got the two components that I need in order to do this goddamn review, so, I mean, no matter what you hear, and from here on, it gets worse. It gets way fucking worse. But we gotta start somewhere, and this battle is plenty fucking bad, so let's go. Round one. I'm actually going to say something and it's going to make every one of you bug out. It's actually going to make every single fucking thought you had of me just go to complete shit. And you're going to think I'm bullshitting. It's so good. You're going to think I'm bullshitting. And maybe I am. I don't know. But, okay. Hitman Holla's first was probably the best first I've seen. I probably could have seen at Nome. There's that face. I totally can't see you, but I totally can. Yes, I'm dead serious. I'm sure right now your jaw just fucking hit the goddamn desk. Yeah, it's that fucking good. It's so harsh. I can't even nitpick it. I really can't. Not even the fucking remix. I can't do it. I can't. I have to give credit here. This round was spit so fucking elegantly that we saw the Hitman that battled Arsenal reemerge. We actually saw that. I was in genuine shock at seeing this. This blew me the fuck away. Even the remix, the remix couldn't have been done any fucking better with his brother catching him with the kickback, the kickback, and his brother kept catching him and kept catching him and added on to that made it that much better. It was a fucking symphony. It was actually amazing. It actually was amazing. Khan looked bewildered because it was like, wait, you weren't supposed to come with a round this fucking heavy, because we'll get into that at the end of this, but this opening first round, Hitman had lyricism, he had wordplay, he just grabbed the letters that go in front of other letters to form a word and then ended up giving it a completely different meaning, while at the same time, it actually ends up going perfectly, it just blends in with this fucking brilliance that he had in this first. It had everything. That, any other battler at that fucking event would have went up against that first round and lost. At least that round. So, we're gonna just, state that. God, I'm gonna throw up right now. But, either way. Now we're gonna jump into Khan's first round, and this is where I nitpick. Is it me, or did Khan look like the shiniest nigga in battle rap? I'm serious, I didn't know denim was supposed to look that shiny while having the intention of not being shiny. This nigga looked bright. This nigga could have been in the sky and been seen from Jupiter. That's how fucking shiny and bright this dude looked. The outfit, it's weird. It's almost as if he put his outfit on and it still had the plastic coating that you get from the dry cleaners when you get your shit back. You know what I mean? It's weird how he looked. It threw me the fuck off. It was weird. I mean, this is better than the Khan that fucking painted his goddamn pants on, but this was weird. Alright, we're gonna get off that. Khan's first was lackluster. It didn't have punches, not effective ones. It had maybe 2 or 3, but he didn't really, it wasn't Khan. It wasn't vintage Khan. I know we're supposed to innovate, but at the same time, you're supposed to bring the same principles that made you who you are and make them better. And we didn't see any of that. We didn't see Khan just tear into Hitman. We didn't see Khan just joke the way that he usually does. Like, I mean, he had a couple funny lines, but for the most part, the round was lackluster. It didn't have anything to go with it. There was no poetry. There was no seamlessness. It seemed forced. Like, a lot of it seemed like he was struggling to make this round go together, and it just didn't work. Like, nothing fucking formulated out of this round. So, we're gonna give the first round to Hitman. Now we go into the second round, which is the fucking downfall of this battle. It's the beginning of the end. Second round proves the theory that Hitman can't create anything better than his first. It's impossible for him. He came with some stuff. I'll admit, he you know, he had pretty efficient bars. In terms of efficient, I mean in terms of trying to break Khan down. But there was nothing there. Now this round seemed forced. Everything about it. Like, the movements weren't as fluid. Like, there wasn't enough of a signature. It's like he died down. It's like his battery started getting low. And, like, the creative well that is shallow as the fucking ground I stand on, that is in Hitman Holla's head when it comes to writing seconds and thirds, got exposed here, and it wasn't good. There's nothing good about it. Absolutely nothing. This isn't going to be a detailed interview. This is just going to be my thoughts. If I wrote a detailed interview, I'd have to edit and all this other shit. And I want to give you guys a video now. It wasn't good. Like, it had its moments, but it wasn't good. Now, we jump into Khan's second. Now, Khan's second was way fucking better than his first. It was way better. It had more punches, more effectiveness. It drove points home. It was great. And then there was this moment where the crowd booed him. And my question was, why? Was it because, it was pretty much like being in a church, like just the ventilation? Were there a bunch of funky ass niggas at Gnome 3? Was there body odor in the air or something like that? Because I know there was that one nigga that just didn't put on deodorant, or at least that group of niggas in terms of comparison, in terms of the collective, that really are shower atheists that don't believe in bathing and shit. Like, was that what made the crowd kind of go, because like, to a point of where Conceited actually got the crowd back, not really for his line, but for the fact that he addressed the crowd respectfully, but duck-faced while he did it. And he was like, I fucked up, looking like Bryant Gumbel with a fucking Ed Hardy snapback on. Like, I was sitting there like, what the fuck is he doing? Like, I don't know if the crowd actually listened because they were respectfully told to listen, or if they were just in such shock that they couldn't speak after the fact that a grown-ass man in a fucking tank top and the shiniest goddamn pair of pants that you've ever seen duck-faced at them and told them to calm down. I'd have been a collective what the fuck in my head too. I wouldn't know what to say of that goddamn shit. But either way, he came back. He came much more efficient. Everything that was laid out, it actually laid out good. There was far more control over it. He had far more control over his sentences, like the way he delivered them. And we got to see that classic Khan that we actually got to see. Even though we only got to see it for half a round, I'll tell you what I can fucking get at this point. And I gave round 2 to Khan. Now we go deep into the bowels of hell, into what is this pile of fuckery we call round 3. Hitman's whole round 3, he tried to rebuttal. I was fucking shocked. He tried to rebuttal, and it didn't fucking work. It didn't. I don't want to review this shit anymore. What the hell was this shit? It was all quotes. Every bit of it was these fucking shitty goddamn quotes that made him fucking popular in the first place. It made me want to kick an old woman in a twat. Like, this was... Smack is on stage losing his fucking mind to a point of where his beard... like, he had to hold his head. He was having an anxiety attack, but he had to hold his head because he knew if he put on his beard would finally get what it needed to wrap around him and suck up battle rap, because I swear Smack's beard is alive, but... This third makes me want to punch an orphan. Like, I can't. It was all quotables. Like, if Hitman would have tried a remix, his brother would have let him fall right the fuck down. Like, it'd have been, and then the kickback got him, boom. That's what would have fucking happened. His brother would have been like, and then the kickback, I don't know that dude. Like, I have no idea who he is. Man, I came here, man, where's my car keys? I need to go home. Like, that's what it would have turned into. And Khan's third round was basically just a recycle of his Young Ill bars that he had against Young Ill. It was I'm glad these dudes got a laugh out of it and were smiling on fucking stage while Smack was losing his goddamn mind, because I'm glad you guys thought this was funny. That you could stand on stage like, okay, yeah, okay, you didn't come with the third round, no, you didn't come with the third round, you know, like, nobody won this. I refuse to give this a winner. I can't give it a fucking winner. You know, I get that, you know, you guys want to have fun on stage. I get that you guys want to, like, have a camaraderie about you, but this was not the time to fucking do it. It wasn't. This battle was shit. This battle was complete shit. To a point of where I don't even know what to think about these two anymore. Like, I mean, the people keep trying to tell me to give them a chance, and all I can do is insult them. So, I mean, no one won this. There was no win. Both of them walked away with an L. And I guess that's as far as this is gonna go. I'm Majin. I'm out. I got midgets to beat the fuck up with this, so peace.